Okay, so let's walk through how we're going to solve this one. I'm going to do the same thing. I am going to indicate my A, my B, and my C. So my A has a value of 1, my B of 2, my C of negative 15. Okay? So what I need is I'm looking for two factors that when I multiply AC, I get negative 15, but when I add them together, I get a positive 2. Okay, so if I look at the factors of 15, I have 1 and 15, 3 and 5. Okay, so that looks like it's going to do that right there. Remember, if we're unsure, go ahead and plug that into Desmos. Now, because that center, we're looking at a positive 2, we know that one of these numbers needs to be positive, the other negative. So we know that our 5 is going to be on the positive side and our 3 is going to be negative. Now, I know several of you have been trying to factor this with box method, so I'm going to show this problem box method form. Okay, so here I'm just going to draw my box because I'm looking for two binomials. I'm just going to do it as a 2 by 2 box. Okay, upper left hand box, I'm going to put my A value, so I have x squared. Okay, then in the lower right hand box, I'm going to put my C value, which is negative 15. Okay. And then I'm going to build around my factors here, and it makes no difference where you want to put that. Here I'm just going to put negative 3x, okay, and then 5x. Now looking at, now that I have them all in my box, I'm going to just take a look at I'm going to start with my columns first. So this column right here, okay, what are the two factors of that column? Is there anything that I can factor out? Well, the only thing that that column has in common is an x. Okay, so now I'm going to look at the second column. Okay, second column, I have a negative 3x and a negative 15. Here, what do they have in common? Well, I'm going to factor out a negative 3. When at all possible, if that top one, the first one in the box is a negative, I'm going to factor it out. Now I'm going to look at my rows. So I'm going to look at here, I have x squared and negative 3x. I can factor out an x. And then down below 5x and negative 15, I can factor out a positive 5. So I am left with my factors of x minus 3 and x plus 5. Okay, how can I check that? Well, can always put it back into the box and see if you get the same thing. Okay, I have my x squared, negative 3x, 5x, negative 15, right? Our box tells us what to do. Well, I have no x squares to pull out. Here, left with positive 2x and negative 15. So these are the two binomial factors of that original equation.